Lately, within the last couple of months, the last 6 months to be exact, I've been feeling really off. It's like all of a sudden I'll just feel so disconnected and less intact with the world around me. Almost kind of like an on and off dreamlike state of mind where the world around me just wouldn't really feel real for some reason. Everything would just feel so distant and disconnected, almost as if I'm viewing the world in third person in my own body, which sometimes doesn't even really feel like it's mine from time to time. I mean, this first started happening around last year, September, and I remember being really scared, confused, and feeling like I'm crazy. I mean, I felt like I was going insane, and that anxiety would just make the issue and symptoms even more worse. This feels weird, and I just don't even know why it's even happening. I don't even know how to even put it in words. This disconnected feeling with the world around me would be very on and off throughout the whole day, actually. Whenever I was outside, at school, at work, I mean, even in my own room, I would feel this loose contact with reality, and I would try to distract myself with tasks such as like exercising, doing homework, and watching a YouTube video. And during these tasks, I will feel temporarily grounded during those pockets of times, feeling a sense of connection and intactness with my surroundings and world around me. But whenever I was finished those tasks, I would just go right back to feeling disconnected all over again. It was as if real life just wasn't even like real life anymore. Just feels like I get sucked back into my own head and just like rot in there. And in a sense, just kind of isolate myself from the external world around me for some odd reason. While I would have conversations with people, whether that was my friends, family, acquaintances, relatives, I would be engaged for most of the conversation, but midway through conversation, I would just start zoning out. Feel as if I'm not even there talking to the person in the first place, and just get sucked right back in to my own head, my own little world where I'm the only one in it. I would have to put conscious effort to snap myself back into reality to follow up with the conversation with whom I was talking with. Being in conversation with people and around people's presence would help me feel a lot more engaged and intact with my surroundings, and it would really help me stay more grounded. As a result, I would try my best to distract myself by constantly always trying to meet up with someone or link up with a buddy of mine off of my numbers list. Even though in the meantime, I should have been doing other things and studying, but I didn't do that instead. And when I would meet my friends, it would work very well. But talking with my friends to keep myself grounded was a very short-lived fix, as soon as I was done hanging out with my friends and would eventually part ways to go home, I would just get sucked right back into my own head again, become disconnected with the surrounding world around me. It's like I'm not even there, and I just become very isolated from everything else around me, and just feel the whole world being fake all over again. This was a very isolating, lonely feeling. I would constantly feel very alone, and even though I had so much friends, family, relatives, and people around me, this disconnected state of mind would always just make me feel like I'm alone. And this disconnected state of mind would trigger a lot, especially when I was physically alone from people. And all I would have is just me and my thoughts. For so many nights, I would just sit down and just stare at a wall and just feel disconnected, stuck in the cycle of rumination and anxiety, stuck within the loop of thoughts. I would be so deep into it where I would even forget that I'm in my own room. I forget what I was doing at that particular moment. It would be like I'm typing something on my laptop just for me to zone out midway and not realize it sometimes, and snap myself back to reality just to see that 10-15 minutes has already passed by. I would honestly dread waking up in the morning because it meant I would have to go through this mess all over again. I hate this cycle of rumination for no reason. The more I resist, the worse it seems to make it. The days fly by. I feel like I'm living life on 2x speed, as my life is just passing before my eyes, as the days, weeks, and months just fly by. And many of the times my rumination would go into dark spirals, as it would really get me thinking very negative and sad thoughts. Whether it was negative thoughts about me, the world, or anything else. These episodes of rumination would just leave me so burnt out and depressed. People would slowly kind of notice me zoning off, and they would question, what's going on? I would always just tell them I'm fine, even though deep down I wasn't really fine. I mean, how am I even supposed to describe this feeling towards others? Would they even understand? I mean, there it is again. Feeling like I'm all alone, even though I have so much people and friends and family around me, because I'm feeling disconnected and I don't know how to express this to anybody else. And I feel like I'm just fighting this battle all on my own. This has been happening very on and off within the last couple of months, and I've been finding little ways to cope with it, or to ground myself as much as I can. But honestly, like, what's wrong with me? I mean, I don't even know if I can take this anymore. Is this a life even worth living? I mean, death seems like a much more better alternative than being stuck in your own head and not being able to be intact with the world around you from time to time. It was just recently when I came across the term depersonalization and derealization on the internet. I came to know what the term meant and saw Reddit posts of people's experiences with them. That was when I came to notice that this here was exactly what I was going through this whole time, and that many other people have gone through it before as well. That it was fairly normal for people to go through this. Reading the Reddit posts resonated with me so much, and exactly describing my experience was such a relief. I didn't feel crazy no more. I felt a lot less alone. I felt like there was hope, considering that other people have gone through the same issue and have gotten past it. Depersonalization and derealization is something that happens to people when they go through trauma, high levels of anxiety, and drug use, which is all things that I've been through and indulged in before. That it's just this fight or flight system that hasn't really turned off yet. That this is a normal brain reaction that your brain does to protect you. even just understanding why this issue was even happening was enough to give me peace of mind and relief, which in turn also dampened the symptoms of the issue as well. Meditation to keep you grounded and to make you less anxious is something that's been helping me a lot. Even just digging more deep into your traumas and reasonings as to why you even had to enter this fight or flight mode is also something that has been helping me a lot as well. That this is just a normal state of mind that comes and goes. So don't cling on to it. As the more you stress or cling on to it, the worse it gets and the more it persists. In other words, I'm saying I just stopped caring. And as soon as I stopped caring as much, the less and less just started to happen. As soon as the issue is out of your head, the issue goes away right along with it. Just make sure you stay engaged in tasks, talk and express yourself to people, and reduce your screen time, and it should be all good. If you're going through this, you're definitely not alone, and today can be the first steps towards recovery and fixing this issue. Please like and subscribe. Please comment down if you like this video. If you think this video can help someone, please share it. Because if my videos can help one person, just one person only, then my purpose of making this video has been met. Stay blessed and peace out.